So unless you've been in a bubble for the last probably 2 or 3 weeks, you know that there is an awful lot going on in the economy. We've got crazy inflation, you've got interest rates that are all over the place, and a lot of real estate people are in absolute panic mode. You add that into all the drama that we've heard about the NAR lawsuit, that all the major real estate companies and the MLSs are getting sued, and man, it sounds like a recipe for doom and gloom in the real estate industry. If you had a chance to see the video that I recorded of my interview on the podcast interview, then you know my story, and you know that that story is one where I am in the unique position to have built 2 real estate businesses in my career in 2 different places in 2 different kind of economies. The interesting thing about that story is that my second real estate practice was in Kansas City, and I launched it in the 07-08 crash. And we were able to establish market share and build our business at a time when everybody else was saying it was impossible to sell real estate. And I've been kind of thinking about that on my drive today. And when I get to the office, I'm going to ask you another question. Does the market control your destiny, or do you control your destiny? Think about it, and I'll talk to you soon. Guys, I get it, man. All this talk about interest rates skyrocketing and the market being so crazy and inflation and recession, man, it all leads to depression. But it doesn't need to. I want you to change the way you think about all this. First and foremost, you need to wrap your mind around a fact. The market does not control your destiny. People have been here before. For those of us who have been in the business a long time, it's really not as scary as it is for a lot of you. But here's the truth. According to the NAR numbers, that something like 90% plus of all real estate agents have never worked in a market when the average DOM, or days on market, exceeded 45 days. And we're heading towards that. It's not the end of the world. It simply means that we need to adjust. We need to pivot. We need to pivot fast. We need to make sure that we're doing a couple of things really well right now. Number 1, you need to become an expert at pricing homes. If you haven't been doing this for a while, or even if you've been doing it a long time, you probably got rusty on this, because you can almost get close enough, and close enough was good enough in a market where people were running the prices up. But as that shift continues, becoming an expert on pricing is imperative for your continued success. It is going to be very easy to overprice a home now. And we need to make sure that we're not just looking at the 3 most recent solds. We need to be paying a lot of attention to the active inventory and making sure we're price competitive with those active houses that are also for sale. Asking ourselves, would we buy the house we're about to list at that price, or would we buy one of these others? Because today's buyers have choices. Number 2, when we're listing homes, we need to make sure we've got a rock solid marketing strategy. In one of my previous videos, I talked about the importance of having a strategy for communication in your marketing. We go into great detail into this in our training program here at the office, and it's a little more complex than we could ever get across in a simple short video like this. So if you're interested in knowing more about what that might look like, be sure and hit me up in the comments section below, reach out to me on social media, text me, call me, send me an email, whatever works for you, because I'd be happy to share with you some of our processes, some of the things that we're doing here to prepare our agents for this shift. Today's consumer is going to start demanding that you have a real marketing strategy to make sure their home is on the short list when there's a bigger list of homes to see. Pricing and marketing have always driven the real estate market. Agents that were good at that in the past are going to get good at it again. The agents that get good at it this time around are going to be the ones who survive. We're going to see a lot of people get out of the business. We're going to see some of our veterans who've been through this once before who say, you know what, I don't have the energy to do it a second time. We'll see some of them pull back. We're going to see a whole lot of real estate agents that got into the business that weren't any good, that didn't have amazing training. Yeah, we're going to see a lot of them get out of the business too. Don't let that be you. If I can help in any way, reach out to me. And as always, if you like my videos, click that subscribe button, wherever it is here, and the bell. Click the bell. The bell gives you notifications when I do another video. As always, guys, I appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. And if there's anything I can do for you, let me know. Make it a great day. And remember, the market does not control your destiny. People have been here before you. We've done this before. We can do it again. It's all going to be okay. And people are going to keep buying and selling houses regardless of the economy. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.